This next series of videos will follow my dad's green-eyed monster themed AU Falcon, which currently competes in club level events across Tasmania. Before we dive into the details of the car, I'd like to talk about why the green-eyed monster came about. Our family has been involved in motorsport in various capacities for years and years, and one thing we noticed is that competitor numbers had been slowly dropping year by year. There had to be a way to fix it, we thought, but how to get new competitors interested in a fairly expensive sport? Regularity type events have always been an easier and cheaper way to get into motorsport. Regularity is an event where you race the clock, nominate a lap time and score points for doing laps close to your nominated time. Basically, you're racing yourself at your own pace. Critically though, you don't need an expensive race license, nor the large cost of roll cages and full race gear. We therefore thought a long distance regularity event was the way to go, and to keep costs down, a $1,000 purchase limit would be imposed. This coincided with an AU XR6 manual with live rear end being listed for sale on Facebook for $1,000. Let's do this, we thought. We'll get a $1,000 car, compare it and see what we can come up with. The Falcon was in Smithton, a 5-hour journey from where we were in Hobart. We got up there around lunchtime and waited for the seller to message us back. We waited and waited and waited. I said to Dad that he probably won't show, to which I found out that Dad had already transferred the money before we left. After almost an hour, the seller finally turned up. The Falcon wasn't there, however. It was another 30-minute drive into the forest along a forestry dirt road. We knew it was going to be rough, and the Falcon certainly looked like it had a rough life. Underneath it was caked in dirt, no doubt from the many sideways trips it spent on the dirt roads. The clutch was stuffed and the right front corner had hit something pretty solid. Despite this, there was potential and we brought the car home. We immediately began to strip the interior of the car to shed some weight and tidy it up. As we removed more and more of the interior, it became clear that there was maybe a reason why the Falcon had been flogged on the back roads. We found several empty snap-lock bags and several 2.2 shell casings, including a live one, under the carpet. Like moonshine runners in the US, the Falcon would have been more comfortable as a General Lee tribute than as a circuit racing car. We finalised a set of rules which were fairly strict on what could and couldn't be done to the more or less standard cars. This way, the cars that competed in our endurance regularity event could be converted to suit the rules of numerous circuit racing classes if desired. We were essentially trying to create a stepping stone class for those that wanted to try circuit racing later on. The event would be known as the Baskerville 1000. Although the Falcon was red, it was always going to be a green-eyed monster tribute. In our opinion, it is the greatest touring car paint scheme ever. There was nothing as striking as those green eyes contrasted by the black and silver war paint. Early on in the build, an opportunity came up for us to swap as many silver panels off a spare burnout car in Bridgewater as we liked. So off we went and picked up this spare car, spent a day swapping all 4 doors, both guards and the bonnet before we dropped the car back at the owner's house. The car was given a major service, including new clutch, fluids and a strengthened firewall plate, as AU Falcon manuals have a tendency to crack the firewall from repeated clutch use. Dad spent the next couple of weeks painting the remaining red portions of the car silver before masking it and painting all the blackouts on the car, including the Falcon on the bonnet. A few stickers were later added by Signworks, including the legendary green covers for the headlights. A set of 18-inch FG honeycomb alloys with brand new Chinese spec tyres were bought and fitted. The Falcon was ready for its first event. 6 hours of driving shared between 3 drivers on one of Australia's busiest short tracks awaited. Baskerville is a 2.01 kilometre short track on the outskirts of Hobart, Tasmania. Baskerville is also Australia's oldest continually operated racetrack. Alan Jones, Australia's last Formula One world champion, once commented that Baskerville is the best short track in the world. The track is situated in a natural amphitheatre, so all the corners are cambered one way or another. There are hills, blind corners, It is essentially a mini Bathurst. Just how would the Green-Eyed Monster and other $1,000 cars go? The next video will cover the inaugural Baskerville 1000.